What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Terrafirmacraft, and I want to show you guys something that I kind of learned today. This right here is a fruit tree. You guys will probably remember this tree as it was one that was in full bloom the other day. You're going to notice these little cross bars here, I guess is the easiest way to say it. I don't know if these grow back, but if you break these with a pickaxe, or with the tool that I have, an axe, there we go. Jesus Christ. If you break one of these with an axe, it has a chance to drop saplings. If you break these leaves, they do not have a chance to drop saplings. And if you break the actual tree itself, it will not drop wood. Now, right here, it has gone from the blooming stage to the quote-unquote ripening stage. You can come up and right-click on this, and once it's ripe, it will have a chance to drop fruit. At the moment, we've just entered the summer months. We're in early summer, early June. Not quite yet ready to harvest. And I'll show you the other one that's right over here as well. What I'm probably going to do with these trees is... Ooh. Ah, yeah, here we go. I think I know where I'm at now. No. Damn it, there's clay. Where's home? There's bed. There we go. All right, now I know where I'm at. Jesus. Okay. I had to reinstall RAI's minimap because I upgraded versions and kind of got turned around logging in. Here's the other fruit tree. Again, same thing. As you can see, it has stopped blooming as well. It's at the ripening phase. And like I said, what I'll probably do is I'll bust these cross blocks once I'm done harvesting them. I don't know if these cross blocks will grow back. I hope they do, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. But I'll break those cross blocks once I harvest. We're going to replant them a little bit closer to our house, and hopefully over time we can grow a freaking orchard. Now, one of my subscribers mentioned that in this little menu right here, you pull up with the letter N as in Nancy. This shows you what time of day it is, what the date, what year, what day, and what season you're in. Now, apparently, different fruits and vegetables, just like real life, have different seasons. And those fruits and vegetables will grow in those seasons. Now, the subscriber had mentioned that the wiki would show what times those different fruits and vegetables would grow. I haven't been able to find that there. So if any of you guys happen to know where that is, please feel free to private message me the information so that I can start utilizing it. Because that would be very helpful, yeah. Now, I'm going to go ahead and wait till the day-night cycle ends, and I'm going to show you guys the new chicken pen that we've created. Our over there we've got some sugarcane I want to show you as well. And then we're going to start making our writing desk. So I wanted to get the chickens set up. The problem that I had was I only had males over here on the top ridge. Animals, for whatever reason, don't seem to move ever. They just kind of sit here. So I went ahead and got myself some chickens. You can see we've got a female and two males. The two males were up on this hill here. I made the mistake of killing the female for these feathers because I needed them for part of the scribing table. Oh shit, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, here I am talking about they never move, and then this little bitch decides to go for a run. No. Bad chicken. You will get back in your hole. Oh my god. These people were behaving just fine until I got you guys on tape. Damn it! Chicken! Alright, well I'm gonna get this little bastard back in the hole. And then we will pick up there. Alright, so we got the little bastards back in the hole. It's odd. They sometimes move and then sometimes they'll go days without moving. So I'm just going to leave the little bastards down there in the hole to where hopefully they will behave themselves. Oh, I bet it's because they needed more dirt. Yeah, I think that's what it is. See how they're running around and eating the grass? I bet that's the problem. So hopefully the grass will migrate its way down there because otherwise they're going to starve to death. And that would be probably bad. Okay, over here we've got our sugarcane farm, and we're going to use this for a couple different things. Right off the bat, primarily, we're going to use it for our scribing desk. I called it a writing desk a minute ago. That was incorrect. There we go. It is a scribing desk, and the scribing desk is how you make all of your non-stone tools. Use it to make the chisels, the upgraded, well, pretty much everything. So it's how you get the advanced, I guess, molds, so to speak, to pound the metal into. Now, one of the other things I wanted to try and make, I'm not sure if this is going to work in TFC because I don't know if they've changed the recipe or not, but we will find out here in just a second. I did get some pumpkins from over there, and we are going to keep, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take 8 batches because we really don't need all of that. And then we're going to put sugar cane in there. That gives us 1 sugar. And if I remember right, it is just like that. There we go. There's our pumpkin pie. So I'm going to plant some pumpkins as well, and hopefully they will... Wow, that doesn't even show up. Oh, you can't even eat it? Oh, I bet you have to drop it on the ground, maybe? No. That's a bummer, dude. I just made a pumpkin pie and I can't even eat the damn thing. That is bullshit. I have been robbed of my awesome pumpkin pie. They will hear from... I'm going to send a letter to my congressman. This is just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Alright, so I'm going to go cook some food before I starve to death, and then we are going to get started on the scribing table. Alright, so we just got back from our little hunting party, and we managed to get some ink sacks. I didn't follow my own advice while I was out farming earlier, and neglected to get those, which forced me to go hunting squid. And man, I don't know if it's my computer settings or what, but they are dark as hell underwater and just almost impossible to see. And they like to just hug the bottom of the water, and it just, it's a pain in the ass. So anyways, today what we're going to make is the scribing table, which is what we will need to make most of our advanced recipes. And this is the basic scribing recipe right here. As you can see, we now have our little scribing table. And we're going to take it, and we're going to place it over here next to our forge, because that's probably where we're going to do most of our scribing. Now, scribing works a little bit differently than some of the other tools. You have to make sure you get all of your shapes right, and you have to have ink blotches, I think is what they're called. So we take an ink sac, you put it in here, and you get markings. That's what they're called. And markings just allow you to basically set the plan that you want. And every single advanced tool has its own specific little plan. So today we want to make, so we're going to put our little piece of paper there. Now we got our markings. And I believe this is the recipe for the pickaxe head. Yep. Now we want to make one more tool, and that's going to be the chisel. The chisel is a tool that you use to chip away at bricks or blocks to make bricks, and it'll allow you... It's basically one of the key components that we're going to need to make our bloomery. So that is the recipe right there for a chisel, and you can see that gives us the chisel head. So now that we've got this set up, how do we go about actually making our ingot? We do have our ingot still here, and we've got that made. So now we've got to shape that ingot into the head that we want to make. So let's head over here. One of these days I want to have a pickaxe, which will allow me to move this and set up an anvil over there at the base. All right, so we're going to go ahead and right click on this thing. And I'm not very good at this yet. Actually, we need to make our little fire pit first. Reason we're making a fire pit is you can't shape a cold ingot. It's hard, solid metal, and that kind of makes it almost impossible to change it into what you want. Oh, really? You're going to do that to me. There we go. There we go. And I just realized it's getting nighttime. All right, let's pick up in the day. All right, so now that we are safely back in the day, we want to switch over and heat our ingot up. Now, I've put a bunch of wood on here, as you can see, and that's going to go ahead and let that fire up. Now, this is the tricky part. With this setup right here, you need to have your ingot in here, and you need to have your little recipe. And this over here, you've got negative drawbacks. These are going to move it to the left, and these are going to move it to the right. And usually you'll have a series of rules over here on the right, and those rules will tell you kind of what you're supposed to do in a certain order to make it happen. And you've got to get your ingot to where it's just about to be... Oh, shit. There we go. You want it just at the melting point, but not quite ready to melt yet. So that's going to take another couple minutes. Hopefully not too long. And we'll heat it up. Now this is the part of Terrafirmacraft that is really difficult. And Pyro, for those of you who've been following my channel for a long time, know Pyro's not exactly good with very difficult. So hopefully I can get this in the first try for YouTube and don't make myself look like a complete idiot. We shall see. Okay, so once you've got the ingot in there, you've got to get the ingot out of its little casing. So this is your marker and this is your goal. So we want to go ahead and get way up. We're doing upset, and that should work for us. We're going to do a light hit, light hit, light hit. And there you go. Now our ingot is out. And so now that the ingot is out of its casing, we want to add the chisel head at this point. And as you can see with the chisel, maybe I have to put it down here. No. There we go. There we go. Had to pop it out and put it back in. Okay, so here we've got to do hit, hit, and draw. So we're going to go ahead and do an upset, a shrinkage. Let's do one more. Let's do a bend. Okay. Last, not last. So I have to do a draw, oh, that didn't do it. A hit and a hit. And there we go. Now I've got our zinc chisel head. Awesome. Beautiful. Now I've got to make another ingot because I made the wrong recipe. But we need to go make another ingot real quick, which we've got plenty of sphalerite. And we'll go see if we can't make one more quick ingot real fast. All right, so we have gotten our secondary ingot. As you can see here, we're going to go ahead and pound it out. We're just going to heavy hit, light hit, light hit. Boom, there we go. Now, we don't want a chisel, we want a pickaxe. There we go. As you can see, it's a totally different recipe with a totally different set of rolls. So, I've got to punch it as the last. I've got to bend, not last, draw, not last. Okay, so we need to get, first we need to get up there. So let's do one more. Shrink, okay. So we want, oh shit, draw, bend, punch. Yeah, it's too much. Let's do another draw, bend, punch. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Now, the skill with which you maneuver the quote-unquote rules is the chance of durability that you're going to get with these. Oh, and we should probably take our hammer out. You can also see it does damage to your hammer. When you pull that out, it turns this piece of stone back into a normal piece of stone. And then to simply make your pickaxe and your chisel, you, just as always, simply add a little piece and you are good to go. So that, my friends, is how you make your first iron or metallic, I guess it's not really iron, it's just metallic weapons or tools. In the next episode, we're going to cover a bloomery and a few other things. Hopefully you guys are liking this series. If you do, please click the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.